Hello, hello. What's up? I'm back, and today will be the start of a big adventure. Unless something happens that I don't like the game or something, then maybe not. But it should be a long game. Should be a big one. I'm looking forward to it. I've had this game for so long. Though this one I did not buy. I bought Pillars of Eternity 2 before I had the first one, I think. Because there was like a sponsorship on Critical Role at some point because there were a lot of them that also voiced in Pillars of Eternity 2. And so I thought, could be interesting. My hair is being annoying. I went to the hairdresser 2 days ago. Well, no, not 2 days ago. Saturday, so yesterday. And I have not washed my hair yet since then. That's probably the problem. Just gotta put it my way. So when was it? I think I had like a week off work now, and yeah, tomorrow I gotta go back to work. But I think it was Friday. No, yeah, I think so. Or I don't remember. It doesn't matter either. Thursday, maybe Thursday. I tried playing Road 96 again. I tried the new game plus that started up after I finished the game, and the first level I thought it was a level I already did, but it was actually not. It was one that I had not seen yet. But then all the levels after it were levels I already seen, so I was like, So if you play Road 96, I suggest replaying Not Really Fun, because most events you've already seen and you just repeating them, and there's not really that many different ways to do things in them. So after the first time I escaped, I I quit because it was not that enjoyable. So no good ending for me. Is there probably there is some stuff you can do differently, but most of it is just interactions with people, which is not that big often, or just one different thing you say or something, and all the rest is still the same. But yeah, still it was a good game, just not really worth replaying, I think, sadly. Alright, but today it's Pillars of Eternity time. I'm gonna start it up. I have not started up yet, so I will still have to make a character and everything, so will be a lot of work. That's from Obsidian. Oh, I didn't know. It used to stand where it stands now, but I switched it a bit there because I want to sit a bit more here. But I don't like it because my screen is like it's like half covered with uh, the arm of my microphone. But now I have to look a little bit sideways though. But it's not too bad. I don't know how the music is doing. I don't know if I'm allowed to alt tab the game. So with that, it's not bad. With just the ambient sound from here, it's not bad. Unless now it's louder though, but I don't know if that's still good. Maybe I'll lower the sound a little bit. Fiddle madiddle! Hello! Should I look for sound a little bit? Lower it a little? I guess I have to save. Hello, hello! We lit fam! Is this you? Is this you, Zell? I don't think you're Justin. Or you're neither of the two. You're just someone totally different. I just remember your name from somewhere. You probably just... I don't know. Hello, hello. This game is gonna be a lot of reading, that I know already. Because it's the same with Pathfinder. That you have to read so much. Like all the classes upgrades and stuff is so much, but I'll be fine. I was able to finish that game. I will be able to finish this. Hopefully. I think I'm gonna go for normal, because I'm crazy. I'm not crazy enough to go harder. Normal difficulty requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives a few mistakes in combat. It's not recommended for newcomers to real-time party-based RPGs. Expert mode disables the number of helper. I don't know what I'm seeing. I think I'm seeing things. Players who want to rely on their faculties and intuition. I don't think I want that. Only one save file, yeah, no, thank you. Turn-based mode provides an alternative form of play where characters act on their own turn during each round of combat. Recommended for players that enjoy turn-based. I think I'm gonna turn that on. I like turn-based. Real-time I'm not really good with. In Dragon Age Origin, I don't know, I was not good with it. I was not good at it, Dragon Age Origin. Like I was able to finish it, but not optimally. Like that's real-time combat with pause, I think. So you could pause and then like choose which skills you did at the time, but I never paused. And it was like one level I had a lot of trouble with, and I think it was at a LAN party. I told him I'm having a lot of trouble with this part. I'm kind of stuck. And he said, just pause here, do this, do that, and then oh damn, I kind of forgot I could pause. But turn-based it is. I don't know how much voice acting is in this game. I hope a lot, so I don't have to read too much. My voice can't handle that. Heavier armor grants more protection but extends a recovery for its wearers.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Replay. Why am I sick? I am the protagonist. I cannot be sick. That's so me. That looks so much like me. A woman's role in Eora is largely dependent on where she is from. In the Aedir Empire, Valen Republics, and Deerwood, women occupy many domestic, educational, and organizational roles. They are the primary hunters, soldiers, and leaders of the tribe of Nastitak. In Aer Glanfath and Ixamital, women and men have more fluid social roles. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and women can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. I think I'm gonna go for male though. The place of men in society varies from culture to culture. Cultures like Aedir and Deerwood place them at the forefront of military politics and heavy labor. Among the tribe of Nastitak, men perform many of the homesteading and organizational duties. In Aer Glanfath and Ixamital, men and women have more fluid social roles. In all society, there are exceptions. Okay, next. I am choosing man. Humans, commonly called folk, are the most common race in the Deerwood. The place, though not as large as the towering Amama humans, are known for their strength and willpower. So he has resolve and might. Ooh, damn, is that a human? Are those patches like tattoos, or is it the skin? Damn, looks cool. The mighty Amau are the largest of the Kith races, and are commonly found in or near oceans. They're not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as... I'm not gonna read those names all, it's gonna be too much otherwise. Rawatai are based on naval dominance. They're known for their unparalleled strength. Dwarf, very tiny peoples. Hello. By virtue of land covered and number of colonies settled, dwarves are the most well-traveled race in the world. They are commonly found in the places and almost any colonized land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity. And they're very slow. Like, dwarves are always... Like in all fantasy, most fantasy games, they have good statistics and stuff. But I just don't like them. I just don't like their look. I don't know. I don't like playing them. It feels weird. Halflings and stuff, I don't mind. Halflings, gnomes, I don't mind. But dwarves, I don't know. They're too stout for me. Elves are the dominant race, and the white dead winds are extremely common in the... I'm just skipping all the names because I'm gonna... The names are... I just have to put too much effort in there. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as commonly isolationist nature. What the hell is even that? It's like a hobgoblin. Orlans are the smallest of the Kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Also notable for their large ears, two-toned skin, and hirsute bodies, Orlans are commonly found in They are known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. Resolve minus might, but good perception. Godlike. He's like a fin on his head. he has a horn. He's a unicorn. The godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, although some not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible to find anything that fits. Because of their unusual nature and their ability to reproduce, godlikes are often viewed with fear and wonder. You could definitely make a helmet that would fit this guy. You just have to like custom make it. But what is resolve? I click on it, it does nothing. It does not give info. Sad. What do I want to do? What do I want to go? As a character. I don't even know what I want to make. I don't even know the options, to be honest. Elves, I always go elves. Hey, hello Justin, what's up? Hello, hello.
Hello there.
I am just starting out. I'm deciding my race. What kind of car I will be. Yo! What's up, Zell? Hello. It's a godlike. I'm a unicorn then. But they can't wear helmets because they are a unicorn. This one is like very unique. It's like a antler boy, elf. But I'm just gonna click on godlike first, but I'm gonna look at the classes and see. I have not played Avowed now. But I know it's in the same world. I'm gonna click on the godlike, but I'm gonna look at the classes first, and then I can maybe decide what kind of bonuses I want or something. Ah, sub race. The heck? You have sub races. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at all the sub races. Oh, damn, he's ginger. That's the avatar. Damn. It's Dwarf Yasha. Meh. Huh. These are pretty much like halfling, a gnomish more, I would say, I guess. In the homeland. I thought you meant it, but I wasn't sure. These look very cool though. The Death Godlike. Death godlike are the most distrusted of their kind. Strange growths cover their eyes, or in some cases entire face, giving them a sinister appearance. The growths are transparent for the godlike but opaque for the outsiders, hiding their features. Death godlikes are commonly killed at birth because many cultures consider them the harbingers of doom. Death's Usher. When death godlikes attack an enemy with 25% or less endurance, their damage is increased. Yeah, they're not bad. But damn, look at this though. But everyone's gonna hate me. Everyone's gonna hate me. I don't want everyone to hate me. But it looks too cool. I have to. Huh? I'm back here. Ah, I can. I can be a tiny one. Oh, that's cool. Because godlikes can be like pretty much any race, so that's why they let you decide what body type you want. But I don't think it has any effect on... can be massive. I'm not gonna go tiny. I'm tempted on going humongous or just humangus. I hope it does not have any effect later. I'm going huge. I am death incarnate. Alright, now just choose a race. A race class, I mean. Barbarian. It's probably just barbarian. Then you have a chanter. There are chanters. Many historians consider chanters to be the most ancient workers of magic. Their hallowed phrase. Hallowed phrase is stirring the collective memory of wayward souls around them, compelling them to generate magical effects in a kind of reenactment. In some society, chanters form organized groups of storytellers and researchers, so pretty much a bard, and I'm assuming. They're just a time-honored part of local folk tradition. Cypher. Most of the time, the first time I play a game, I might not even go for multi-class anyway, because I just want to experience a class to its fullest, because I don't know what it gives anyway. In Baldur's Gate, I don't think I multi-classed in the first time I played. I think I was just full-on bard. On my second and third playthroughs though, then I was full multi-class, but... if I don't really know the game, and I don't really do any research, so I don't know what fits well together. Only after you finish the game once, I think you have like a bit of a click in your head that might help you with that, maybe. Recently discovered in the Eastern Reach, ciphers were once called Brishhalgwyn, Mindhunters. That sounds cool. By the Glanfathans, ciphers have the ability to directly contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. Though most ciphers are still found in the Eastern Reach, practitioners of the technique have spread throughout the knowing world. They are gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. I have never known. These clothes don't seem very druidy. I'm not gonna go druid. It doesn't really fit with my vibe, I feel like. Monkey. Paladin. Priest. Ranger. Rogue. Wizard. My subclass is... It gives dexterity and intelligence, my class. And this is when death godlikes attack an enemy. Does it also count with spells and stuff? I don't know. I think I'm already distrusted because I'm like a death guy, so maybe a Cypher? Or maybe a Barbarian? A Barbarian is maybe too simple. Starting ability. Power Cypher can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which Cyphers build through the use of their soul whip. Stealth lore mechanics. And what the ability? What was I got dexterity and intelligence. Might work for this. Sure, I'll take it. I don't know what it is, I'll take it. Cyphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul focus effects. These am I hovering over something? Oh no, I clicked on it, I guess. Do I have to choose? I have to choose two, okay. These are spells, I guess. Creates a toxic physical a necromancer for the soul. Just sounds a bit fitting with the creepy face. Antipathic field creates a toxic physical manifestation of the mutual antipathy between the Cypher and the enemy target. Enemies caught in the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage. Shocks an enemy's visual receptors, dazing and blinding them, as well as blinding nearby targets. Target becomes the object of a concussive blast of physical energy, suffering raw damage from the trauma. Characters in the conical area behind the target failing a fortitude check are knocked prone. Pretty cool. Briefly transforms the outer shell of an allied target's soul into energy, releasing an electrical burst around them. Characters standing in the area around the target take shock damage. It's like a bit of shield then. Or just an ally explodes in electricity, maybe not a shield. Assails the target's grasp on reality, frightening and confusing them. And a whisper of treason imparts a bedeviling secret to an enemy that causes its allegiance to bend, charming them for the duration. That might be interesting, might fit with this bit. And I gotta choose two. It's like a line attack, I feel, a beam. Beam, this is a target blinding. And AoE blinding, okay. To put them prone, it's an AoE. It's a frighten. I need something that does damage, at least a little. Tough choices, tough choices. I'm taking this, I think. The Whisper is just too cool. I'm gonna go for the Whisper and the Mind Wave. Alright, what do I need? I already have this. I have Soul Whip Standard. Causes the Cypher's weapon to regenerate a field of parasitic energy that lashes out at a target, increasing damage inflicted and generating focus for the Cypher. Alright, no, yeah, don't worry about it. I don't know if I did a good pick, I just... So Might is recommended for Cypher, Constitution isn't. And Intellect as well. So I picked good with the guy, I guess. Perception represents the character's senses as well as their intuition. So how many points do I have? A little. I can lower it. Resolve reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and the emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. This is like it's a bit charisma, I suppose, but also a bit of wisdom. Charisma and wisdom together, but perception is also a bit of wisdom, I suppose. But if these are recommended, I guess I'll up these, but I don't know which ones are more important. $15, $15, $15? 15% damage and healing, action speed, reflexes. Because I'm assuming my magic is gonna be with intelligence. Dexterity and abstraction of characters, eye, coordination, balance, and overall grace. In interaction, it can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attack spells and abilities and contribute to the reflex defense. Because I kind of want to be melee-ish. So I'm assuming with the strength, maybe I can be melee, and then with my spells I can like stun them or... I'm gonna go this 16. I don't want to be like useless in resolve. What's What am I doing wrong, Zal? Tell me how bad choices am I making? I don't know. Because I have a sword. So I'm like kind of thinking I want to be like a melee fighter, but with some status effects I can throw on the enemies while I'm fighting. But I also want Constitution up a little bit. And Resolve as well, because it's like my charisma. Probably. And Constitution as well, because that's my health. I'll put one in Constitution, just in case. Well, I'm gonna see how this is. And hopefully maybe I can switch them up later. If I mess up, that is. If it's perfectly fine. I don't know. I don't know if I should like lower something down to go in the nines, and then put it somewhere else because I get extra stat points for that. But I think everything might be useful, and having like negative effects on stuff is maybe not good. Okay, I gotta just. I don't know. I just chose something. What's the best spell, Mind Wave or the Whisper? Aedir. The Aedir Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. Though the empire has colonies in numerous areas in the world, Greater Aedir is at the heart of the I don't think I am from there. Deathfire Archipelago, consisting of the national Nasitak, dozens of Amoa settlements, and hundreds of lawless pirates infested islands that stretch along the southern sea. Deathfire is home to boreal dwarfs. It could be I'm Moana, and a mixed variety of other races. Deathfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the ocean beyond blah blah blah. So this is right now the option. What's the gif? What's the gif, Zell? Located to the northeast of Ayr and stuff are a large expanse of fertile savannas that are extensive farmed by human and Orlan residents. Meh. Once the crown jewel of the southern seas, Old Availa is now the crumbled remnants of an empire of warring merchant nations. Counting many humans and dwarves among their ranks, the Old Availan countries are still forces to be reckoned with, and are proud of their rich culture. Doesn't fit. Dominated by Amoa nation of Aratai, the Gulf itself is host to a number of nations, most of them Amoa, Orlan and Dwarven. Though these countries are relatively young, they are some of the most advanced colonial settlements in the east. The Gulf is a land of riches and resources for those can take them. The entire coast is often pummeled by violent storms. Yeah, I saw it as well, but still that way. I'm gonna choose on flavor. Every stat upgrade wouldn't be bad, I think. The living lands in the mountainous region of large northern island are renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystem vary dramatically from valley to valley. The living lands are home to an assortment of races in a variety of colonial and independent settlements, and the White Wends, a large cracked southern expanse of polar ice. The White Wends is home to pale elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows, meh, I'm just gonna go for pirate. Pirate plays. Okay, now I gotta choose my background. Deathfire Archipelago Aristocrat. You've lived your life among the nobility. Your days have been marked by lavish meals and extravagant parties. Nope, it ain't. It did not. Your horse skibbledy. I thought you at first you were trying to speak Norwegian or something. Jar har skibel didi. Could be. You find the siren call of the horizon irresistible. You cannot help but wonder what lies beyond the next hill or wave, and you've built your life around finding it. Your life has been spent in the study of your craft. You're trained and prepared, hoping to hone your skill and apply your trade. Merchant, you've traded goods from all over. Don't think so. Slave, you have never known freedom. Shackles and chains have bound your existence, and someone has told you what to do your entire life. You never quite fit in no matter where you go. Each new town is just a place to rest briefly before moving on to the next. You are more comfortable on the road, traveling the world. That's pretty good. You live for the thrill of the chase, where the glory or the sustenance you have made your living, taking lives of wild creatures. Blade and battle is your way of life. You solve your problems by pulling out your weapon and applying. Spend your life on the wrong side of the law. What you want you take, and what was theirs has tendencies to become yours. Indeed. It's either that or mercenary, I feel. Because just being a mercenary also feels like pretty, Slave could be as well. But I wouldn't be a slave. I'm too strong for that. Or Raider. I could join the bad boys. Could have been a bad boy. Because everyone thinks I'm a bad boy. I don't know what mechanic. What is mechanic? What is mechanic? Oh. I can fix a cart. This athletics and survival. That's stealth and mechanics. Athletics and lore. Stealth and athletics. I think I'm gonna go for Drifter. I don't know what mechanic does, but seems like the most fitting, I feel. Couple of days ago I started watching Rising of the Shield Hero. I don't know if you know it. Justin definitely knows it, for sure. But in that show, it's the guy enters the place and is prejudiced as well immediately, or whatever you call it. Like they immediately mess his place up, mess everything up. Pretty good. Just because they don't like the shield hero. They're just framing him for everything. I don't know when I started, but I've already finished the first season. I've been watching a lot. I can see when I watched the first episode. Can I? Yes. Can I? Yes. Yes. Friday I watched the first episode. And I've seen the first season. The first season is 24 episodes, and the first episode is 40 minutes. There are 4 seasons, I think, but only the first one is 24, the rest is 12 episodes, so the other seasons should be a bit shorter. Okay, what's this? Primary. What is this? Coloring. Yeah, understandable. That's why I use apps to track on what episodes I'm at for shows and stuff, that I don't forget. And it also tells me when a new episode will come out, and then I know, yes, I was watching that. Now I can keep watching. I think dark red is pretty good. Dark red and black. Good color schemes. I cannot have facial hair. You can't see my face anyway. Head. Here I'm like a... What do you call this? A rhino. Here is just dark and moody. And it's just... I am Nightman. That's me for sure. Don't you have that face as well then? Oh, then that's a long time between. But yeah, I've heard of ReZero as well. I've not seen it yet, but someone has recommended me it as well. It is on my list to watch it at some point, because it has to be pretty good, right? Oh. Ah, that's not it. But these are the females. Why do not have a male shadow guy? This helmet looks super cool. The rhino horn I'm not taking, for sure. I love just the darkness of this. But this is like really anime coated. This, I don't know who does it remind me of? It reminds me of something. I don't know, I don't think this guy, I don't think so. But I'm gonna look anyway. I don't think it reminds me of him, but I just want to be sure. I don't know why it reminds me of, like, in Sentenced to Be a Hero, there's like a guy with a cannon and like a mech suit. I don't know why it reminds me of him, but I don't think it's it. But I don't know his name. He was a voluntary hero, I believe. I don't think the helmet's gonna look like that, but I just want to make sure. Where is he? He does not show up. Sad. Doesn't exist. Oh well. Doesn't matter anyway. And it doesn't fit the drip right now. It doesn't fit the clothes. But it looks super cool. Oh, man. I just like it, you can see the face here. It's like hidden by shrouds. I guess maybe Sauron-ish? Gives me a bit of Sauron vibes? Nah, also not. That's not it. Maybe I know who it reminds me of. But I'm not sure. I don't think so. No, it's not him. Rhino, that was it. Rhino. Nah, it doesn't remind me of him. It's not him. I don't know who it reminds me of, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna go for this. This looks cool, but it's like too cool. I'm gonna go for this. And I gotta take this picture because there's no other picture. There's no picture that fits, sadly. Or I have to take the female picture. No one wants to be too cool.
Just say the word.
I've got this.
Yeah. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Ready when you are. I'll lead the way.
Charge!
A blade in the dark. What is it?
Hey, Matt Mercer, how you doing?
Watch and learn.
Show him how it's done!
Taliesin?
I'll take a peek. Hey there. Watch and learn.
What's up, Taliesin?
Let's go!
Keeping quiet.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Follow me.
Stand together! Not a sound. Yes? I'm flattered.
Imagine looking like Death Incarnate and the cocky voice. No, this will be my voice.
Let's go!
No, this.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I want to be like.
Leading the way.
You're mine!
Shh.
I'm here.
I shall lead us.
Quickly and quietly. Eh?
Now I am leader of the group.
Quick and quiet. Just say the word.
I've got this.
Yeah!
The feisty one is worse, I think.
Yeah?
I think the feisty one is worse if you
I've
have that
got
voice.
this.
To whispers and shadows. Oh? I shall lead us. Finish them!
Let's keep quiet.
I'm here.
Leading the way. Ugh!
Keeping an eye out. What is it?
Watch and learn.
Show him how it's done!
Keeping quiet.
I'm here. I'm flattered. Stand together! Not a sound.
Yeah, I think I gotta take
Leading the
Sinister
way. Charge!
What is it?
Sinister Matt fits the best. I'm huge. Taliesin would also fit well, because, you know, Taliesin is an immortal being. But I gotta go for Mr. Merker.
I'm flattered. Yeah! Not a sound.
Is this Taliesin?
I'm here. I'm flattered. Ah!
I don't hear Taliesin in this.
I'm here.
I hear it in Stoic.
Follow me.
No, that's Sam.
I'll teach you a lesson!
This is, I think this is Taliesin.
They'll never know I'm here. Yeah? Watch and learn.
Ah!
They'll never know I'm here. Yeah? Watch and learn.
Bring them down!
Okay, Matt Mercer. I will. No, I have to choose a name. Huh? Um, Omen. Oh man. I am a dark omen or a good omen. It depends. I think that's how you write it. I'll have to live with my decisions for now. We can finally start playing. The Gilded Veil. Caravan Master Odema. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis. I don't know what jowls are, but...
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there. Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
The jaws are sagging indeed. It's like a combination of your jaw and balls. So the jaws are sagging, but also their balls, because they're getting older.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Veil's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail.
That's
Give
tiny.
you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Am I not the sick one? Odema looks over his shoulder at his assistants and a lanky, intense man named Sparfle, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. Yeah, I am sick. They told me in the intro that I was sick. See about refilling our water first. The sick one here. He's saying that to his assistant. Sparfel nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. What are these ruins? Is it dangerous out here? Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Those sentences I did not follow.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sexy may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which some responds to your choice depends on their individual personality and attitude. Okay. Who did build the ruins? Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in stone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do you get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot. Not like most of this lot. But you drop
I'm sick.
dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket or pillow. Hey, Justin as well, how did your D&D go yesterday? I also had D&D yesterday. It went good. Though, my character's like an evil character and I find it tough playing him as evil as I actually want him to be. Like, he's not... He's just a bit insane. And it's Crooked Moon, so the land is a bit insane, but I don't want to like derail the campaign by like stabbing people in the streets or anything, so I'm just not really doing too much too evil. I'm just saying a lot of evil things, but I'm not actually doing anything. It was good. They're in a dungeon exploring. They found some chests and one wondrous item. Nice. I bought a coin. It's a coin that if I... Before I roll a d20, I can flip the coin. I don't know which side is which, but one side is natural 20, the other side is natural 1. So I can use this once per short rest. So I can either have a nat 20 or nat 1. Boop. So yeah, I can have a net 20 or a net 1 if I flip a coin. It cost me 100 coins. I didn't have enough, so I had to lend a bit. I wanted to kidnap some kids and ask for ransom, but I didn't want to derail the campaign, you know. So I didn't do it.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
Kaliska! The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Ooh.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Odema chuckles and shakes his head. He looks at you. He casts a sidelong glance at her, and I pay too well. Anyway.
Off with you. Hayadin should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Bewick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
They should have like a narrator that also reads the text, because now I have to go back and read it. Odema's small grin recedes beneath his mustache, and he is stern once more.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Okay. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions. Damn, 5. Companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glenfathan ruins, Odema has assigned Kalisha to help you. Kalisha is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Use your ability to compel your own. How to complement your own. And Justin, what wondrous item did they find? To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party, starting with 1 at the left. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marker over the circle of the party member you'd like to include. What? Gotta reread it. This is my dyslexia at work. You can't even read it. Oops, maybe I should change my head somewhere. Not that you really want to read it. Probably don't mind reading that. I don't know if on the top left it's gonna have something showing up. I have no idea. So to no, the music is gone. I have no more music. Maybe it will return. Click on the selected circle.
What is it?
What you need?
Okay. Their portrait represents the number button. Okay, that I understand. To select the multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marker over the circle of the party member. So like this. Okay. To move, select the target. Click anywhere on the screen where your cursor is a circle of the 4 wedges. All selected characters will pass to their corresponding position in the formation. If you see a red circle with a slash through it, you cannot walk on the part of the map. Okay, it's just walking. When multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. To see an individual character's options, select only that character. Okay. Game is paused. How do I unpause space? Okay. It's Odama.
Go on then, before it gets too dark.
Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on the selection mirror. Characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have large conversations to explore. The merchant Theodan has conversation to open a store with equipment for sale. Okay.
As you wish.
Who are you? I don't know what I'm doing. Fast mode. I don't think I want fast mode. Slow mode. Is everyone in slow? I can look around with this, or I can just do League of Legends style, which wouldn't work because my mouse is going out of my screen. Maybe full screen is on. Weird. I know it's not going on my. Okay, good. Caravan Light doesn't agree with you, does it? Caravaner. All kind of beasts in these woods. I'm assuming there's the merchant.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Sam, I could have been you too. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He shakes his head and laughs when he notices you. He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
How incredibly naive. I'm surprised you've lasted this long. Why do I make a dark character? Now I feel like I have to say the dark options. Like the other. Oh. I'm gonna say this. If you think, because I'm like an outsider, you know. If you think these caravans are prickly, watch out for those ex-wielders Odama mentioned. You now have one rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity, but if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to misalign their disposition with what is favored by their deity and order, respectively. For the main character only, their disposition will modify the effects of holy radiance for priests and faith. Okay, so that's okay. He laughs. That's excellent advice indeed.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Tell me about the
It's
Empire.
not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire, a fact our companions are quick to remind me of. Because it seemed friendlier than
move all the
Raed
way
Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
He shrugs. There was former Adir colony, so it seems like a good place to start. And as much as I admire the Red Karen's work ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatic. Seems like you got the short end of the stick. I don't care. I don't see it that way. Heodan begins restacking the crates in his wagon. My brothers and I are all working together for the sake of the family enterprise. Alright, let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces or items in the store's inventory. Merchants buy items from you at a greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in the store's inventory with a much higher cost. Now, stores periodically refresh. Yes, okay. This is my stuff. I have a giant miniature piglet, a gaunt splidge, tiny obsidian worm, and a cloak obsidian. I don't know what all that is. I have some copper. It looks like this is gamble. Retrain character. Maybe I should look what I have, because I don't know what I have. This is my inventory. Okay. What's this? Cloak of the Obsidian Order. The Obsidian Order is shrouded in mystery, with even the hand occult having few clues about their origins. Some scholars have speculated the Order members are a diverse group from all over Eora, brought together by their love of exploration, fierce battle, and wondrous stories. Can I put it on? Guess so. Is it like items for the deluxe edition or the complete edition or whatever it's called? Tiny obsidian worm is a pet. This small worm scales gleam like dark glass. The creature all but vanishes in darkness, save for its bright little eyes, like twin rubies, and the faint smoke rising occasionally from its nostrils. Contrary to its fierce skin, it seems content to shadow your step and curl up amongst your belongings. Sure, I'll take it. I think it's better than a miniature piglet. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. It follows you dutifully, and requires nothing in return, save companionship. Can I give it to her? Maybe. And what's this? A ring. Grants Gaun's pledge to Perest. I don't know what it is. Plus 15 endurance. Cool, okay. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world of Eora, an aspect of the god Eothas. Gaun represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by the many interlocking cycles. Gaun helps protect. I don't think I'm gonna read everything all the time, so here you go. Can I give her I can give her a pig, sad. I'm gonna keep my pig then. A little dark. Okay, I have weapons, so it's okay. I guess I'm good then. There's like a guy here. Who are you? Huh. Mushrooms. I don't think I need those, but I'll take them. The fallen tree doesn't budge. Sep ooze.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Sep oozes from a jagged wound in its trunk. There's nothing here for me. Exploration is key in Pillar of Eternity. As you make your way through the eastern reach, open the area map to see what part of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. And what is the map? So I clicked on the wrong thing. Shh. I'm stealthing accidentally. Oops. Okay. Shh. Accidental stealth. You there! Who art thou? And am I still stealthed? Shh. Scouting mode is used both for stealth and for finding hidden objects like traps and secret containers. While scouting, your character selection circle will start to fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. Once the circle fills yellow, the character is suspicious and will move to investigate. While the circle fills red, if the circle becomes fully red, your character will become discovered. A character's ability to find hidden objects is based on his or her mechanics skill. A higher mechanics skill allows them to find objects at a greater distance. Okay. Moving towards a character accelerates how quickly they will detect you. If you actually touch the selection circle of a character with your own, you will immediately be detected. Okay. I didn't want to go in stealth, but it just felt like I was stealthing.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Ah, that's powerful. Thought Sparful was like a lanky guy. Ah, I'm in slow mode, that's the problem, okay. No need to be in slow mode, huh? Yeah, spoiler free, definitely. Backseating, yeah, rather not. If I ask something, you're allowed to help, but what did she say? Travelers, maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad signs anyway. You figure it. You figure it? Normal. I chose normal difficulty. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from its putrid waves. A dark crusted blood stain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Ugh. What happened to you? I'm gonna loot a child. This might not be a child. And hello, welcome to SDD. Hide armor. Oh no, I have hide armor on. Hide armor is light armor. Medium armor is... Leather armor is medium armor. Damage resistance 6. I'm assuming DR is damage resistance. I'll take it, I guess. What's this? Lockpicks. Take it. Pillar difficulty is kind of scuffed. Normal is actually easy mode. Hard is normal and is actually hard mode. And I'm also playing on turn-based as well. Can I wear this? Without problem? I don't know, maybe. It doesn't say... I don't know if proficiency is the same. Are these berries? No. So I'm gonna keep it on normal. Well, if that's easy, we'll I'll see if it's too easy. Maybe I'll tune it up later. But I've never played it before, so I'd rather it being too easy, they can change it later, than it being too hard. Then I'm gonna be angry. At least definitely in the start. Use the tab key to highlight interactive objects in the environment. It doesn't seem to do anything. I am pushing tab. Tab not doing nothing. Now I can see something. Sure. It still doesn't work. Maybe turn-based turns with active pause, normal diff gets boring fast. I don't know. I'm assuming this is interactive. Or is there just nothing interactive here? Yeah, I don't know either, but in Pathfinder, making your game turn-based made it a lot easier. So I don't know if I think it would probably make it easier than make it harder, but I don't know. Okay. I thought this was interactable because I came close to it and it said that it's interactable, but it just wasn't interactable, and that's why.
This is recent.
Nothing showed up.
Not good.
Beer. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Pathfinder is different. Horrible bones. Ah, yeah, it did say
Stay
that.
quiet.
Oh, it did say that. It's a gun. Stash. I shift clicked it. Where am I putting that? Where am I putting that stuff, man? Ah, here. It's a gun. Yeah, I just gotta remember to do that. This light armor with no damage resistance. That's just clothing, actually. It's not really anything. The disappointer. I don't think a gun is really my my thing, though. And a hat, I cannot wear hats. I have horns, I cannot wear hats. Can you wear hat? Here. It doesn't fit her. If you have enough mechanics, you discover things without stealth mode sometimes. Interesting choice. I don't know, it just looked cool. I don't know. It just looked cool. And I am what am I again? I don't know the name. Something with magics. Cypher? Cypher. Cypher. It was Cypher, right? Yeah. It's funny. You know Valorant, right? It has a character called Cypher, right? That you can play. My name is Omen. Omen is also a character in Valorant. Shh. Mushrooms. I heard something. In the bushes. Or it could also just be me,
Keeping an eye out.
I know, Cypher just looked fitting to, for the death god-like.
A blade in the dark.
They go all the way here? I think so, right? Yeah. Isn't it like always in RPGs that the first act or something always is the thing you play the most, because often you replay, you remake your characters because you're maybe not happy with it or something. In Divinity Original Sin, I also heard that a lot of people just always stayed in Fort Joy and never even left. I'm not one like that.
A blade in the dark.
I try to keep with it, with my choices. I'm here again. There's a lamp on his. That's hanging. Okay, I thought it was a quest marker or something. It looked like a squished exclamation point or something, but it's just a lantern. Whoops. Drifter? I think it's called Drifter.
Keeping an eye out.
The fucking pirate boss man. What you mean on the... You were stuck on the ship? The double ship battle in Divinity, or... Oh, those are the bushes. I think, maybe?
Keeping an eye out.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh no, combat! It's a wolf! Fort Greyjoy. What did they pick for to be the thief? The Cypher is... Fort Joy is just called... Greyjoy is from Game of Thrones. I didn't really know what the Cypher is. I thought... I don't know, in my head it was like a melee character that also has a bit of spells to weaken the enemies and buff yourself up or something. I don't know, that's what I had in my head. Because I gave him like 16 strength, 15 dex and 15 intelligence, because it said strength, dex and int are important. Pillars of Eternity combat uses pausable real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game. I'm playing turn-based though, so it doesn't really matter for me, I think. Pause the game, issue order and resume real-time to see the order play out. The option menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain conditions are met. That's what you said. Yeah, that's what you were talking about the background, the drifter. No, I don't know. It just seemed fitting the most for godlike, death godlike that is a bit shunned. That's just walking around and trying to find his way. I forgot what you asked before. Okay. Okay, so I can click.
Yes. Yes.
And if I clicked on someone, I could see their skills. Yeah. Yeah, but if you take Grifter, you get the mechanics skill. So that's... So it is my turn. So how does movement work?
As you wish.
Okay, so I have movement, general movement, okay. It's not like you have to use action points to move or something. Good to know. I'll move towards him and I'll punch him. All characters in the game, friend and foe, have 4 primary defenses against attack. Deflections, fortitude, reflex and will. These defenses are based on the character's attribute level, items and other effects. Accuracy is compared to the appropriate defense when an attack is made. If accuracy is below the target's defense, the attack suffers a penalty to the roll. And is more likely to result in a miss. If accuracy is above the target defense, the attack is more likely to result in a crit. Okay. And where do I see that? In short, if you're a tank, you stack deflections. If you're a DPS, you stack accuracy. When I first started this game, was the first TTRPG I ever played, and I sucked so hard. Even on normal, I struggled to get past the intro. Accuracy affects everything, physical and magic. Ended up giving up and retrying it a couple years later. Yeah, I can see that. If you never played an RPG or anything, it's a lot of info. All attacks do to damage have to overcome a target's damage reduction. Ah, that's my armor. My armor has 6 DR damage reduction. Enemy's damage reduction reduces the incoming damage by a least amount, down to a minimum percentage. If you're having difficulty hurting an enemy, try switching to a weapon or attack that does a different damage type. Most enemies are strong against 1 or 2 damage types and weak against similar number. So how can I oh, I don't know what I did. I right clicked. I would just want to see like the stats of the dog. What's Triple Crown? Or if it's a spoiler, then I don't want to know, but is it like a certain mode or something? When party members take damage, they will start to lose endurance and health. Pot de? Is that the permadeath thing? That you have 1 life or something? When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose endurance and health. Their portrait will begin to fill with the red overlay, and their health bar to the left of the portrait will slowly start to decrease. The portrait fills entirely red. The character will be knocked out. Potions and spells, probably figure it out, right? Beast, endurance, accuracy, I don't know it. I don't know, I right clicked something and I don't know what it did. Maybe it moved me as well, I guess, and turn. Ow, I'm dead. So here. Omen hits Young Wolf for 15 crush damage. Young Wolf hits Omen for 1 piercing damage in disengagement. Okay, that's my bad. Accidentally moved. My bad. And then he hit me for 0.9 piercing damage and 1 piercing damage. 0.9. How do you do 0.9 damage? Crazy. Iron Man is permadeath. POTD is the highest difficulty that cannot be changed, ruining the game. The difference between pot de and hard is packs that normally include 1 wolf will have 2, etc. Ah, okay. I thought it was ruining, so if you changed it ruined the game or something. Are these the skills? Ah, I see. Oh. Ah, is he dead? Huh. You scored a crit! A crit is a better result than a hit, and they are more likely to occur when the attack's accuracy is higher than the target's defense. Attacks that do damage will do more damage on a crit. Attacks that inflict statuses, effects, or afflictions will have increased duration on a crit. Crits are worse than hits and suffer decreased damage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's not my skill. Ah, my skill is here. Okay. So I have 1 spell I can cast, I'm assuming. And then I have a second wind. And she has this and knockdown. Two per encounter. Okay, per encounter. Okay, that's good to know. Once per encounter.
Well?
And my spells, what's that? My spells don't say anything about per encounter, but I'm assuming it just... You cannot do it as much. It's like spell slots or something. Wolf hide. Sure, I'll take it. Left click. You can't use second wind if you don't have any points into athletics. And do I have points into athletics? I don't know.
Well?
Well. I have no points in athletics. A Cypher gets energy from hitting enemies. This energy can be spent for spells. Ah, that's the focus thing. Okay. Yeah.
As you wish. Yes?
These look like berries.
This is it.
As you receive quest items, your journal will update with relevant information. If you ever get stuck, open it up. Okay. Drifter, as because I've been Drifter. You're kind of a mystery. You're kind of a mystery to the rest of the caravan. Just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. Sort of thing tends to happen with orphans. Sure, I wander into the lives of fools, talk them out their money, and wander back out. You have to be when people are looking for you. You have to be when people are looking for you. Sad not everything is voice acted, or is it just bugged or something? Yeah. How is it you happen to come here? They think I have something that belongs to them, something they are pretty intent on getting back. I crossed dangerous people, I couldn't stick around. Don't know why they're looking for me, and I don't care to find out. They think I have something that belongs to them. That's a damnable run of luck. Maybe the new setting will turn things around for you. A lot of stuff is voiced, but the game also bugs a lot with sounded clips. Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Ridrick's offer makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of... What? What? Been long since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Ridrick's offer makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? I can't read. I can't read. I don't know his offer. It's a hard offer to pass. No, I'm just passing through. That's usually the case with the big city. Just a little ways further up the same road where are you headed? Nowhere special, just putting as much time and distance between me and my old life as I possibly can. Going to continue into the city, see where it takes me. I'll probably wander for a while. I couldn't judge you for that. Been half my life, just watch yourself. You get too far off the beaten path. These lands are wild in more ways than one. What was been said? I always say Pooh has better story and Climax Pooh 2 has much better mechanically. I seem to remember most unimportant characters not having voice acting, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Please don't spoil anything. Let him pick his dialogue carefully. Okay. Oop. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odemal, give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Tell me about yourself. What can you tell me about Deerwood? Why are you here? How many hours do you have in it? Would be weird if we're talking about something totally different when we're here. Why are you here? Why are you here? Says Matt Mercer. Kalisha seems unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages, been doing guide work in Ixamil, but I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here, and well, we'll see. It's possible, that's possible. They probably asked for being allowed to use it. 1,179 hours. And 1,219 in 2. Let's see if I'm tapping about this somewhere late in the game, so it's pretty much that sentence wherever I go after. Understandable, yeah. Odema I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. At first I was thinking like I'm a dark character, I gotta play dark, but I didn't choose to be this way. I can still be a nice guy. And I like playing the nice guy, you see. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We've started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rawatai, and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about this place? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. But it's one of those games where being an asshole sometimes profits. I'm gonna be like, not a monster. I'm not gonna be like an evil guy or something. But I might be like a little bit cold because I'm gonna play it like he's always been seen as like an outsider and no one really cared much about him, always shunned him a bit off. So he's a bit colder maybe because no one really ever cared for him either. So that's how I'm gonna try and play him. I don't know if I will be able to stick to it because I don't like taking the not nice options sometimes. I don't like doing it. I can do it in my heart. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth. I guess a lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's get back to the camp. Usually not bad happens, but I think Game will put you in your place quickly, don't worry. You know I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting your water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down the way. Come on, let's get you your water. Ah, I could have just gone this and I would have been here, but I already went all that way. Already searched for everything. Just remember, if you meet an encounter that seems bonkers and unwinnable, there's always something easier to do. It will never be unwinnable. I am God.
We shouldn't stray too far.
I was reading that. The path winds through a narrow canyon back to the way you came. Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans. I think I've explored most, if not all, there is here, so I guess I go to Jeff. Wasn't he standing here? So he went to the water. I don't think that bag was there before. Was it?
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
You crouch the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby. Keeping watch as you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You have gained an item. Quest. Full water skin. Added to stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breathing.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Are you a zombie? Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Sparfle?
Ambush!
What is it?
Smurfle! Sparfle used to be an adventurer like you. Yeah, to the back. I wanna see. Right click walks as well, okay. You can take that one, right? Yeah, I believe in you. So I cannot do these yet. Or maybe I could have, but I did not. Oh well. And turn. Ow. I don't know if it hurt. Maybe. Oops. Get down, you mother effer.
What is it?
I could use this. Do I want to? Maybe. No, I did not stun him or throw him down. So it takes 10 focus. Where do I see my focus? Ah, here. Is this focus? Yeah, okay, I found it. Found it. You stay down. Ow. Why wouldn't I use it again? Stay down! Focus, focus. I used to call my character with the name of planets. Venus. I also was giving them... So Venus 1, Venus 2, Venus 3, Venus 700. Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the damage reduction will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. You'll hear characters complain about it when it happens. Take heed, note the damage type that's being blocked and switch to weapon. Okay. Ow. Stop hitting me, Gandalf.
Kill them!
I got 7 focus of that.
Oi, you better stay down or you will die.
Why did I turn my back to him? That's not smart. Ah, just on yourself. I thought maybe I could use it on me.
Well,
It's 2 times per rest, okay. I probably don't need it.
no!
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Money! Wow! I'll just take it with me, but... Rest in peace, Sparfle. Captain Sparfles. Our game sounds a bit loud. Yes. With Venus XLIV, I don't know how many that is. X is 10, I know. I is 1, V is 5, so that's 4, but I don't know what L is. Learned the game with Rogue. Also finished the game with Barbarian before I did it with Rogue. Oh, there are more! Just for the next playthrough, if there will be one. The merchant in camp pays extremely well for everything you sell to him. So it's like 10 below. Okay, yeah. Gandalf Hunters. I don't have enough focus points. Can I make it there and hit him?
Bring them down!
Maybe. Where?
Bring them down!
Seriously? So I don't have focus points. Shit! I can't do anything! Help! Help! What does this do? Oh, what is that? What is this little toggle and turn after action? Ah, okay, okay. No, I don't want that, because often you want to do something else. Does this cost an action as well? Action type standard. Okay, it's also an action to do that. Okay. But I think I'm full, right? Yes, I'm full endurance. Oh, that's so stupid. They can't hit him.
Kill them! Kill them! Bring them down!
Fuck. Guess I have to end my turn. Ow! But didn't it say like you could switch your weapons? So it says something about you able to switch your weapons. I want to try and take over that guy with the charm. guess, and turn.
Yes.
I'm just gonna attack normally. And I'm gonna attack the same one she attacked. Why are you running around? Fucking stupid, 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 stupid.
Hmm?
It's your go. Just finish off the guy, yeah? Wow, 0.8 damage, nice! It's worth to walk behind the target for a flanking bonus. I'm starting to think... Yes, Sal, you just struggled, because it's very, very hard. May I now? Why is he allowed to go like 7? Why is everyone allowed to go so many times? What happened to me? Why was I skipped? How about you work for me? Now fight for me, you little bitch boy. Getting out of there.
What you need?
To blast those fools. I said blast them.
What is it?
It's me again. How is that possible? I don't understand.
Bring. Well? No prisoners!
Guess I'm gonna stay here now. It starts on a cliff. The game I have in my head. On a cliff or nearby one. You can only engage one target. If any other enemy engages you too, you get flanked and it makes everything bad for you. Yeah, indeed. Like the first fight in Pathfinder Kingmaker is in the throne room. With Wrath of the Righteous I've not played yet, so I don't know that. Burn. Now there's only this guy left. Oh, he's evil now. No! Why me? I'm gonna use this. This is my action though.
Hmm?
You get to the ground. And stay there.
Yes. No!
I didn't even see the initiative tracker there on top.
What is it? No!
Finish him off! In pillars you generally want to stand your ground instead of fighting. Oh damn. Ah, this is just one pile, okay. I'll take everything. Am I cucumbered? Is there a cucumberance? Or is it just you, this is just your inventory and you don't have extra slots? No! I have not sold them anything yet. Ah, nice. Maybe it changed so much in those years. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knives' hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heodan, the last of your caravans left standing.
Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for fight you will lose.
Why have you done this? Yeah, I've already looked in my chest before, so I think I can probably check it always. Why have you done this? The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Ironglath. We have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. Don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
The ruins was not been sullied by our hands, men of Ironglath.
I think I have lore 1, otherwise I wouldn't have the option.
Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms.
In Sam Riegel's voice, don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Yeah, here you can see that I don't have it. We are innocent in this, will you not listen to reason? Might 14, only a fool attacks a weak enemy, while strong one yet lives. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? What? Was it if Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? Ah. I'm smart. I'm gonna go for this. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head intrigued.
Of course, but...
I'm not gonna do this voice. I can feel it's not healthy for my voice.
Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept his charge.
How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told?
The man glares. It has always been known to my people.
Hey, there are a lot of enemies here. Oh no, actually there are only 2. I could probably take him, but I have 3 people. Oh, I could probably take him. But hey, if I have a intelligence option, why not use it, eh? Oh my god, I got jump scared. I got jump scared by the music starting all of a sudden. I see, and what of Galawain's edict, that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostril flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did, just not you personally, but why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Heoden the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Charge me, please. This is Helodin. Blinding strike. Sure. Is he blind? Does it blind? Does blinding strike blind? I don't know. Dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see, inflicts extra damage, and blinds the targets. This is I'm blind for 2 turns. Okay, he's blinded. Mother, protect me!
Yes?
Yeah, I know, but he is blinded, so he could not hit me. Trust me. Big guy coming. So you guys still want to fight? Your leader is dead. Fuck, maybe I shouldn't have turned my back to him. Okay, he turns his front. It's good. Ow. My nose.
What you need?
For you to kill those bastards. That would be nice. I just want to protect the NPC, okay? So that we were the focus and not him. Because he's like a rogue. I don't want him to be the focus of attacks. Ow. Would it hit this guy as well then? Or not? I just... how do I deselect it? Cancel? Ow. Who's the one who attacked me now? The hunter. So the knocked one. They're both hunters. So I couldn't tell. But it was probably the one standing up. But so just if you move next to someone, they get a hit on you. Because I tried to stay in range of them. Because in D&D it is, if you stay within their melee range, they do not attack you. Do I hit my teammates too? I don't think so. Yeah, my spell is, it knocks prone the guys next to it. But the guy next to it was already prone, so it should have probably done the other guy. But when are you trying to disengage? Is it just when you try to move in range? I'll learn, it doesn't matter. I'll learn it at some point. Get down again.
How can I help?
Step this guy. Good job, Sam.
Yes. Kill the fool.
Oh, don't hit Sam.
What you need?
Punch him. Easy. Your enemy lies supine on the ground. I don't know what supine is, but he's lying like it. It's like a yoga pose, supine, the supine pose. Unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I'm ready. He was gay all along. At least in his final moments, he was allowed to show it. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begins to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces, you feel it as though it is rending you apart from within. Odema Azuk is still alive, seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across his chest and bowels. Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you, Garrett.
Get inside! Run!
Take Odema is with you. He was still alive. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hand in the worn fold of weathered rocks and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy, before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. We have to climb, okay. He probably wouldn't have been able to do that. Heodan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rock, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Heodan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heodan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you, despite the wind from your position. If you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Throw your weapon at the attacker, grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker, or allow Heodan to break free on his own. I'll throw a rock. I have 15 intelligence, 15 dexterity, and 16 strength, and then I have like 11 constitution, 10 resolve, and 10 perception, 11 resolve, I think. So I only have those stats good. All the rest is not good. Just the game said, for Cypher, go strength, dexterity, and intelligence. So I put 5 in each. Grab a rock and I hurl the dagger. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Heoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Yeah, and like it would be weird if the game tells me to do those stats that it would be unplayable, right? But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their socks. They hold just enough for Heoden to set his foot and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balance. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought like this character is casting a bit of magic to support, well, to like either stun or something an enemy so it's easier to hit them, and then he hits them hard. That's what I was thinking. And dexterity is for dodging. I don't know. I don't know the game, and I didn't do any research, so I just picked what I thought would work. It didn't really give me any explanation on what skills do and stuff.
Was that?
A Beowick. Had to be.
Heoden's words come between wheezing gasps.
And we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Isn't like con important for like HP and stuff? A lot of stuff popping up. Journal. Quests. Fair. But for Barbarian, I think it is useful, no? Health? Aren't they more like body tanks? Escape the ruins, okay. A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by the fallen rubble.
Stay quiet.
I'm gonna be in stealth mode. Just in case. Lots of int for AoE, lots of perception for accuracy, and might for smash. Well, my accuracy won't be that good then.
That should be far enough. But what now?
Heoden's chest rises and falls visibly with each breath.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it. I feel like I haven't done much yet. But it's nice. Look for another way out. Storm has to die. So what happened out there? Who attacked us? Oh, it's not a caravan. What happened out there? Grisha shakes her head. Windstorm, of a kind they only get in our Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfath word is Biawak. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the lands that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take living souls as soon as dead ones. Still got yours? Every RPG has something broken, so yeah, it's impossible, and it's also not really necessary because it's a single player RPG, so if you want to play something broken you can, but you have to make it broken yourself, so. I think I know who attacked us because I like gave the whole backstory to the guy from what about everyone else in the cavern? Kalisha's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grants them better luck in their next life. Yeah, in single player games, I can understand maybe changing it if they just want like a total overhaul of a certain class, if it's just not really working at all or something. But like nerfing or buffing is it's a single player game. Who cares? Yes, Skyrim is the best for that. Eh? They don't change it. You wanna get you wanna find the secret chest of a shopkeep? Sure, go ahead. It's right there. You want to make like a fork that does 7 million fire damage? Go ahead. You can do it. That's just what makes the game fun. Don't seem too upset about all this. Kalisha looks at you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you. Alright, sorry. It's true, I only just met you. Alright. Where we go, left or right? We start with left.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
After we loot. What's this? What's that maze? Don't mind if I do. You've discovered some camping supplies. You can use these to rest in the wilderness or dungeons, fully restoring all of your character's abilities and health. Easy difficulty allows you carry more camping supplies, but hard restricts them severely. If you fully run out of camp supplies, try to find an inn. Most have cheap rooms available. Okay, cool. Nice. I chose correctly. Wait, maybe there's something hidden.
They won't see me coming.
A whole Excel sheet. Damn.
They'll never know I'm here.
Yeah, I'm also not someone that plays games that many times. I did really enjoy I gotta be honest, I did too. The second and third time I played, well, I did still do my own build and everything. But damn, my monk was insane. I'm really proud of that one. So much damage. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zareb. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs.
I'll tear you to pieces, lizard.
I'm gonna raise my hand and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you. Soft clicking sound emanates from the back of its throat. Creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Seems like his house here. Yeah, go ahead. Another 100 hours for the 1,100 hours you already have. I won't hurt you. Zareb recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around the spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, soft clicking back of his throat. Slowly back away for now. I might come back later, but I will watch this warily as you go.
This seems like his house. He might have some supplies, but I'll come back later.
The Eastern Reach is a dangerous place full of lurking enemies and carefully concealed secrets. Enables scouting mode to move stealthily and search for hidden objects like traps and secret doors.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
Yeah, all the RPGs, when you're talking about a class, you can probably be talking about every NPC, every RPG ever. Yoink. Why am I weird? Scroll wheel is upside down. And I don't know what I want to see what she said, but it doesn't. She doesn't say what she said. That's not the one. Journal. Quests. Ah, I see. Those stars look suspicious. Let's be careful. Okay. Door. Secret door.
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
What symbols are we talking about? Ah. There. A line symbol is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means.
What is it? What is it?
I'm just gonna be looking around first. If he trips, he trips. Who's tripping? It's too big now, it doesn't fit. This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession of from all the Kith races. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame.
Be quiet.
That's what you're talking about. The stealth mode. Indeed, if I trips, I trips. There's some goopily goo. Attack the goop.
How can I help?
I am stealthy. They shouldn't have seen me. Can someone else go first? Can I go first, please? I'm in my own way. God
How
damn
can I
it.
help?
Should have given him a bow. You can switch to new weapon sets by selecting the weapon icon from the individual character's action bar. Here. Okay, then I can switch to dagger from double dagger. Useful. Very useful. Only one character was discovered too. The rest is still hiding. And how can I tell who's still hidden? I guess he's still hidden because he's still walking in hidden mode.
Well?
I guess I'm probably not hidden no more.
Bring them down!
Maybe? I think she's probably not hidden. No, I'm not hidden anymore. Hello there.
What you need?
For you to smash that guy into pieces. It's immune to something, but I don't know what. Probably to knockdown. He's immune to knockdown, I'm assuming. I guess it's the end of my turn. Did he do anything? I cannot get to that one, so I will sneak attack this guy. Yeah, get sneaked. Did the full on 4 damage, 5 damage.
Well?
Get got.
Yeah!
Oh damn. That's a whole lot of more damage. Is it in Baldur's Gate or in this game, you mean? Because in Baldur's Gate it happens sometimes too.
What you need?
For you to smash this fella into pieces. Nice. We have one. Goop.
What's that muck on the wall?
Yeah, I call it goop. Viscous and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches.
They won't see me coming.
Viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Sure, I like black ooze, and I cannot lie. Let's hope I didn't need the water skin for anything else. Didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm totally not into turn-based. Shame. It's not when Baldur's Gate was released. I said this is how Baldur's Gate should have looked like. I think Baldur's Gate 3 for me is like a masterpiece, because I love the Dungeons and Dragons itself, so, and I played Divinity, which I also loved very much, and it's like, it just combines the two, and it's like, perfect. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburned surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. You have lost an item in full water skin, yes? Place the gem in the eye socket. Which gem? Do I have a gem? Maybe on the body? Sure? I don't know. I didn't really have them. The chamber begins to rumble. Stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Ooh. Oh. Mortar! No! I believe people when they say Divinity is good or Baldur's Gate 3 is good, but it's not for me. Yeah, understandable. I don't know, I heard people saying that Expedition 33 is so good because even for people that don't like turn-based, because it's a bit different. It's a lekker lesser black. Charge! Uh-oh. Help.
Yes.
Are you guys coming here too? Faux show. Will she be able to get there? Maybe. He's not dead yet. He has like no HP left.
How can I help?
Did something happen? Stab it! Yay! I don't like quick time events and parrying, to be honest. The parrying system is for me. I gotta be honest, parrying, I'm not good at parrying either. Justin can concur. When I'm playing Sifu. I was not really doing well. Minor Cloak of Protection. Ooh. And a gemstone and another something. Where'd they go? Hello? Am I blind? Or do I not see a Cloak of Protection anywhere? You gained an ingredient. I know. Nope, I lied. Amethyst, Adra. There was a Cloak of Protection in there, right? But where is it? Where did it go? What happened? Don't see it. I thought it was on all or something. Usually it's like on all and my bad. Found it. Don't think there's an all tab. What is this? Minor Cloak of Protection. Properties of Fortitude +5, Reflex +5, of Will +5. I'll put them on me because you get a cool black cloak because it's cool. Yeah, I should probably also head to bed. But thanks for chatting, Zell. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for being here. You there, I think you could use a pistol. It's very sneaky. And you, as a second option, you get a bow. And I, as a second option, I get a bow too. I don't know how much longer is it still for the prologue. It depends.
Wait, do you hear that?
No. I should probably do something with this. Because I think I'm still gonna need to play for like at least an hour before I will probably get out of here. A symbol of a pattern circle is inscribed in this pillar. Swirling symbol is inscribed on the page. Is there like a pattern I need to do? Just try this one. Just like with the swirly swirl. Flames kindle swiftly in the brazier, winding their way upwards. Haha, I thought so. Can't I like just put them all on? So there's a path now.
Be quiet.
I'll try and remember to walk into sneaky mode, but I cannot promise. I forget. Skulderwelp. Uh-oh! I've been spotted! Oh, am I dead? Yeah, I'm not dead. Sorry, you used it away from those fleshy tiles and I'm literally jumping around here. What? What? What are you saying? Go yank him. Nice. He's blind.
What you need?
I was just the face tank.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
A crack runs along this wall from the floor ceiling. A light gusts of air passes through it. Use the hammer and chisel the weak wall. You set to work, the cracks lengthen and widen with your effort, but the process is more taxing than you'd expect. Sweat beads your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Try something else. Push on the wall. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid, but I'm super strong. Push it yourself. You push with all your might, and the cracks begin to spread. Finally, you feel the ancient masonry give way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead. I have a might of 16, not 18. And she has a might of 17. She's better might than me.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner. They'll never know I'm here.
Okay, do that. There's a bad boy. There are a couple of bad boys.
What is it?
Move a bit closer.
How can I help?
Not too close. I said not too close!
How can I help?
Oh. The guy exploded. These guys have a scream that stuns in the cone, so better not stack too much. You don't have to tell me everything. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
I'll learn it myself. I will have to learn the hard way if it happens. I'm still in stealth mode.
Bring them down!
I always start with only 7 because I didn't even, like last fight I had 12. But it disappeared.
Hmm?
They didn't even do anything.
Well?
How can I help?
Easy.
What is it?
Yes, I'm just a level 1 boy.
Be quiet.
Still in the prologue.
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Feels like it's gonna go somewhere else. Or maybe it goes to the same place. But I wanna go through here first. Can I just save here? Can I just save? Yeah, I can. Okay. Because I think I'm gonna save here because I don't know how much longer it still is, and it's 2:15 a.m. and I have work tomorrow, so I think I best continue this tomorrow. But hey, we're still alive. We have not died yet, so that's good. I still have to figure out the focus a little bit, but it'll come. I had a strange illness. I probably could have used the water to fix my strange illness later, but I don't have the water now, so oh well. Go. Well, it's also takes longer because still a lot that I don't know yet. I still have to read all the skills and stuff, and all the tutorial pop-ups to make sure I don't miss everything. It's not a jump scare. It's just my Yeah, I think I'll be able to play this game for a little bit. This will be a long series. Alrighty, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you everyone for chatting. 2SDD, thanks for showing up for the first time. I hope I may see you again some other time. Wow. But yeah, probably with some exploits and stuff. And Justin, thanks for chatting. Zell, you're already asleep, but thanks anyway if you somehow still hear this. Really? That's crazy. In 3 hours, I've not even exited the prologue area. Well, I'm not gonna look up how it goes because then I'm gonna spoil myself too much. So yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna go off. In 3 hours, I'm not even done with it. Me too. Alright. Thank you, everyone. See you later. Bye bye. Have a great rest of your day or night or whatever it is where you are. See you later.